everybody and welcome to another session. If you only just came across this channel, just want to inform you that these workouts are for beginners. So you might find it a little too easy if you are advanced already, if you experienced, but there's plenty more on my YouTube channel, so have a look through it. Feel free to just obviously try anything you want and see for yourself. For those who are here with me, following me on this journey, who are trying to start from zero, building yourself up, welcome. It's lovely that you are here. It's absolutely fantastic to be here with you again. And I'm proud of you that you are sticking with it, that you're continuing and that you're working on yourself, that you're dedicated and that you are pushing through to all this what at the moment is just playing against it, which is everything pretty much, because it is hard at the beginning to push yourself through the fact that you just don't feel like doing it, that you would rather maybe sleep, that you would maybe rather just chill, that you would maybe rather just go out with friends. It's really difficult, but you are doing this, you're pushing yourself. Now, obviously, the time of the year at the moment is November, so that means short days, long nights, and it just doesn't help. It just doesn't put you in the proactive mood. Like, on the contrary, you would rather maybe not do it, but again, you're pushing through that, and you are doing it, you're turning up, and I'm really proud of you for that. So well done to you. Right. Today I thought we could really truly focus on the core strength and build it. I mean, we always do that obviously, but I think we're gonna have loads of plank positions today, so just to get you ready for that. Again, because I think these short days are making us to stay more home, and obviously even though that maybe we don't sit down too much, if you keep doing something, running around, etc. Could be around children, could be around family, anything is possible, but it's still not the same as if you go out and move outside and being active outside. So the body is kind of like getting more stiff, basically. We're slowing down everything, metabolism slows down, muscles are not contracting as much as they should, and because body is just such an incredible thing where everything is connected to everything, then it is really important to look after everything, simply because if one little thing doesn't work, it just affects the whole thing. Everything else, or somewhere else, it's not going to be connected. Somewhere else the connection just not gonna go, something else is not going to work. So very easily is done that if your back, if your spine is not quite okay, you can feel it in your knee, for example. It truly is connected to everything. So let's just keep in mind also that it's important to keep nice posture. The workouts are also good for posture correction. So basically, let's just get on with it for many reasons. I do like to start these sessions with 3 big breaths. For the ones who are with me here, they know it. I like to do it to wake myself up properly, to get myself ready for the exercises, to just get rid of any thought from my head what's not meant to be there, any feeling from my body what's not meant to be there, and just focus or clean myself from everything like that, and just really focus on the exercise and to be present in this moment. So you're more than welcome to skip it if you don't feel like doing it, but it is actually really nice just to take a very deep breath, to get a bit nice big stretch. Let the breath go through your lungs all the way to your tummy, and breathe out. And then just drop the heavy hands down, Make it heavy, make your upper body heavy. Drop it down. And slowly roll up when you're ready. Beautiful. We're gonna start again with some warm-up, stretches, movements. I will again play music. So it's something in the background apart from me trying to count in a very unsuccessful way, as I usually do. Okay, you know the drill, guys. Let's just do the head rolls. Really make it nice and wide. All those circles we're doing. Do them properly all the way on the edges. And look from left to right. Again, push the head. Try to really turn the head behind as much as you can. Ear side to side. And head up and down. Again, really curve the neck. Push the head back. And chin on chest. Look up as far as you can, but without leaning backwards. Just head. And let's do shoulder rolls. Out and in again. Make them nice and wide. Take it all the way to the edge. And change direction. Elbow rolls. You can speed it up now. Big joints needs bigger movements. And nice and wide circles with the whole arm. And back in. And let's just stretch the sides. Stretch those lats as well. And the spine as well. Try not to lean, okay? And try to also keep the hand not in front of you, but right above your head. Lovely. Now keep the hands up and just let's do a few poses like that. To push the shoulders, move the shoulders, stretch them. Squeeze those scapulas to get the shoulder blades. Lovely. Lovely. And hips. So just small circles. But even though they're small, take them all the way again to the edges, okay? As far as it lets you. and the other way. Now we're gonna make them wider so you can widen your stance as well. There we go. And the other way. Lovely armies. And change direction. Ankles. Hold on to something for balance if you need to or want to, it's absolutely fine. Make sure you change in direction. And the other ankle. You can also roll them on the floor if you want, if you find it easier. So you can make those. I'm finding it easier in the air, because on the floor it feels to me like it's more for the toes than anything else. Okay, let's go up on our toes once we talk about them. And on back on our heels. Like a little rocking movement. Go all the way up. We're obviously gonna do our wrist. So I think we're gonna be using it today quite a bit. Let's see, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Alright. What shall we start with? We're definitely going to start in some plank position. And I think just to warm us up, we could just do the simple one, and that would be a downwards dog to tuck. So I'll just demonstrate to start with. We're gonna go in the tabletop position and tuck toes and bring hips up. Therefore, we will be in a downwards dog position. We're gonna lift one leg up. Now, when you do so, I would like you to try to make sure that you're not turning the hips, you're not opening the hips, but you're keeping them nice and square. And then from there, you will bring the knee in between your hands, close to your chest, as much as you can close to your chest. Try not to keep it down to the floor, but really close to your chest. And through your hands, we're gonna hold it for a couple seconds, and we're gonna bring it back to downwards dog. Okay, we'll do 10 reps, obviously, as per usual, and then we'll do something else in between just to give the rest, little rest before we move on to the other side. Okay, right, let's go in the start with the tabletop, because I think it's the easiest way to get into it like that. So, tabletop position, tuck your toes. Now do it with me because we're gonna start. Push yourself off the floor, away from the floor. Bring the hips up, and you are in a downward dog position. Now I'm gonna start with my right leg. So right leg goes up. Try to keep those hips square. And let's go. We're gonna bring it through our hands, close to our chest. Strong hands, strong, like engage the stomach. Now back to downwards dog. As high as you can without turning the hips. And through the hands again. As you're pushing it through the hands, kind of squeeze the belly button, squeeze the stomach towards your spine. And then back up to downward dog. Don't turn the hips. And through the hands. That's our third one. And back up. And through the hands. Close to your chest. All the way to the chin, as far as it allows you. And back up. We all different. Somebody can reach further, somebody cannot. Just do it as you can. And through the hands, nice and high, close to your chest, and as close to your chin as possible. I believe this is 7. Oh, this one now is 7, I think. So push through and back up. It's 8. And through. And back up. And through. Keep it nice and high. And back up. And is it done? Or one more through? Let's do one more through. One more. And downward dog. And back to the floor. Okay. Roll the wrist. Well done, guys. Give it a little rest. Roll it. Beautiful. Okay. I think I will give you a bit more rest for the wrist. But what we're gonna do in between, we are still going to engage that one side. So I want you to lie down on the side. Try to be nicely in one line. Make sure that you're not creating any U or V shape. So nicely in one line. I would like you to put your bottom hand, the hand that is on the floor, in front of you, stretch it in front of you. The other one can go behind your head. Now I want you to bend your knee, bring them up, and your upper body will go towards your hands, towards your legs, towards your knees. Basically a crunch, okay? And back to the floor. Everything is strengthened up. You extend the knees to make your legs nice and straight. And then again, bring yourself close to your body, knees close to your chest. So we're gonna do this oblique crunch, okay? We're gonna do it. Let's see how we can do, because it goes a little faster. We're not gonna do it too slow. So we will see how I will just count and you just follow, okay? Let's do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, we can do 5 more, guys. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Well done. Lie down on your stomach. Put your hands next to your chest. Push yourself away from the floor. We're just gonna stretch it a little bit. And now put your right hand in front of your body. In case that you were lying on your left side like I was, okay? So you turn to the left side, so you stretch the right side that was working. If you were lying on your right side, then you will turn to your right side, basically, to stretch this working side. That makes sense. Okay, so I was lying on my left, so I'm turning to my left because my right side was working, so I'm stretching my right side. Fantastic. Okay, and I think the wrist is ready to repeat the action. So obviously before I worked with my right leg, so this time I will be working with my left leg. But exactly the same. We're gonna start in a tabletop position. Tuck the toes. Push the floor away. Push yourself away from the floor. So you are in a downward dog position. Just need to make sure I've got enough room behind me. And bringing the left leg up as high as we can without opening and turning the hips. Try to be mindful of that. So keep the posture and let's go. Through the hands, all the way as much as you can close to your chin, and keep squeezing it to the chest. And up and through the hands. To squeeze it close to your chest, to bring it close to your chest, you need to feel like you back up. You need to feel like you're trying to push your stomach and through the hands towards your spine. And back up. And this is our fourth one. All the way to the front, as far as you can, as it allows you. Back to downward dog. And through the hands. Back up. And back through. Back up, keep those hips square. And through. And back up. And this is one eighth one. Nice and high. Back up. Square hips. Through the hands. Far forward as far as you can. Close to your chest. And back in between hands. And one more up. One more through the hands. All the way pushed through. And once, last one. Up and relax. Shake the wrist. Very good. Now this time, because my left leg was working, so I'm gonna lie down on my right side. Because my left side still will be working. And again, stretch the hand in front of you. The one on the floor. The other one goes behind head. Bend those knees. And crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Now again, butt stretches. So lie on the stomach, hands next to the chest. Push the floor away. And because it's my left side that was working, so I'm gonna stretch it now. I was lying on my right side. So I'm going to turn to the right side. That means my left hand goes in front of my body. Right hand goes next to my hips. And I'm just going to push, use the hands to push and twist. Hips are staying nice and low. Hips are not moving. It's just to feel the stretch on that side of the body. Fantastic. We can do maybe also cat and cow. Cat and yeah. Okay. Push the chest through and the belly button through towards your spine. And now drop the belly down. Look up as much as you can. Tailbone goes up as well. You're gazing up. And once more. Push the front side through towards your spine as much as you can. And drop it low. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. So we're gonna stay in a plank as I said. And this time we will go to a high plank. Now this one I want you to adjust. We will try if it's gonna work. In high plank, bird to dog. So that means that you will be required for this to lift opposing levers, okay? So that's, for example, left leg and right hand. Now this obviously is really requires quite a lot of strength. So if you find yourself wobble too much, if that is going to be just way too challenging, I want you to lift first the hand up, okay? And then once if you feel comfortable, you can just a little bit. So you will be in a high plank with a little bit further feet apart. And if you lift your right hand up and you feel like it, try to lift the left leg up in the air as well, okay? Just try, see for yourself. It doesn't need to go high, just try to lift it up and see. In case that obviously to do that simultaneously it's way too tricky, because it is tricky for balance to bring the opposing levers up in the air. But we're gonna try regardless, okay? We're gonna be doing 10 reps, it's enough. But because this one takes time, it's balancing, so we're just gonna do 5 sides each, so 10 together basically. Ready? Let's go in a high plank. Make sure that I do like to start in the tabletop position and then just step into it, because then therefore I know that I don't have to think about the palms, that they are right, the hands are right under shoulders, which is where they're meant to be. But obviously you go in your high plank in the way you want it. It's up to you. Okay, make sure you squeeze everything. That's really important for balance, so everything has to be squeezed. And it's up to you whether you're gonna start with right hand or left hand, I don't mind. We're gonna do 5 each anyway. And let's just go for it. So that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Balance. 7. 8. 9. And last one. 10. Well done, guys. Again, shake it off. Very good. Very good. I think we're gonna do this once more. But in between, again, just to give that wrist a little rest. We're still gonna go in a plank. But we're gonna go on in a lower plank position, so we're gonna go on our forearms, okay? Now this one will be tricky as well. So we are going to try just one arm hold, okay? So kind of like a one side hover. I will just demonstrate what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go in a low plank position, as I already said. Everything is nice and squeezed, otherwise it's not gonna work. So everything nice, squeeze firm. And now, for example, I will start with my right hand. So you need to, without turning, the weight of your body has to be just on the left hand. So the right hand can tap. And we're gonna do 3 taps. So we're gonna tap at the front of us, at the side of us, and then underneath us. You can bring it to your belly, it doesn't matter. And then again, we're gonna do these 3 taps whilst holding on that one arm only, okay? Try to resist the body's need to turn to the side, and open the chest slightly to the hovering side. Try to keep it nice and straight in front, above the floor. Again, my talking is just horrendous. Right, so we're gonna do that, and those 3 taps will count as 1 rep. We're gonna try to do 10 altogether. In case you get way too tired in between, just drop the knees down on the floor for a minute, okay? Or maybe skip 1 rep doing the usual plank, so you give yourself a little bit of rest, and then go back to it, okay? I'm not going to be counting too slow, so don't worry about it. It's not gonna go way too slow, but it might still feel quite challenging. But you can do that, guys. Full trust in you. So have it in yourself as well. Okay, let's go in that plank position. Wider you put the feet apart, easier it is going to become. Everything squeezed, glutes are squeezed, kind of like you're trying to push the glutes towards the floor, which will make you to squeeze your quads as well, your hamstrings. That will make everything easier, and lower belly obviously as well, lower abs. And we're gonna do that, yes? So put the weight on your left hand and stretch the right hand up, and let's go to the side and the belly. That's 1. Up, side, 2, up, to the side, and the belly. It's 3, up, to the side, and the belly. 4, up, side, 5, up, side, 6, up, side, 7, nearly there, up, side, 8, very good guys, up, side, 9, and 1 last rep, up, to the side, and underbelly, and relax. Very good. Let's stretch it again in a cobra, okay? So let's just go to cobra and stretch and breathe and relax. You can give a little wiggle as well if you want. Just do what feels comfortable to you. Let your body lead you. Okay. You can go down to child's pose as well. You can stretch your back a little more in cat and cow. Just do. Give your body what it's asking for. I think we are ready to move on the other. Oh well, no, actually, that we were alternating version. Okay, so we're gonna repeat the downward, sorry, oh gosh. We're gonna repeat the bird to dog exercise. So what we did before in a high plank, lifting the opposing hand and leg. We're gonna do it 10 times again. Again, you're more than welcome to start with lifting your hand off the floor only, honestly. And then eventually lift your leg as well if you feel like it. Okay, you can try, and we're just gonna do 10 reps again, and then we will move on to something else. Okay, so let's go in the high plank position. Everything is nice and squeezed, everything has to be, otherwise you will lose the balance. Open your finger nice and wide, fingers. And let's lift. Just 5 each, guys, yeah? Whoops, I don't have enough room to turn more. So that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And one last one. 10. Very good. Shake it off. Roll it if you wish so, if you need to, if it feels good. And we are gonna start with that plank hover. This time with our left hand hovering. So low plank position again. Everything nice and squeezed. Push those, squeeze those glutes, really engage those glutes. Kind of like it feels like you're pushing them closer to the floor, but it doesn't obviously allows you, because you would have to drop your whole body because everything is tense, okay? So squeeze it all. Have the weight, shuffle the weight on your right hand so your left hand can go up, and let's go to the side and stomach, up, side and under. That's 2. Up to the side, under is 3, up to the side, and that's 4, up, side, 5, stay strong, up, side, 6, up, side, 7, nearly there guys, up, side, 8, keep it strong, keep it squeezed, side, 9, and just one last one, up, side, and we are done. Put yourself down on the floor, hands next to the chest, and push the floor away. Stretch everything. Make the belly feel heavy. Don't resist. Just relax in that position. Lovely. And again. Stretch some more if you wish so. Give your body what it's asking. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now what we can do, just for a little change, we are going to sit on the floor. Not sure if you're gonna like that one, but it is important as well. We're gonna try to do reverse plank, okay? So what I would like from you is to have your hands next to your hips, and you literally push yourself It's better with sock though, this one. But you push yourself through and up. And then back to seated position. I would like you to try to really keep your weight on your hands until your hips are back in between your hands, okay? So don't drop your hips down straight here, but I want you to kind of use those hands to bring those hips back close, back in between, okay? Does it make sense? It is really easier with socks because they are more slippery, so feel free to put them on, definitely. It will be just for easier movement really, because to get in that position you will have to push through it without socks. And as we end that plank, reverse plank, we can try maybe doing a march, just the one leg goes up, and then we will bring ourselves down to the floor, okay? It's a little bit tricky, a little bit complicated, I think, but we can do it, we can definitely manage. So when you will go to the reverse plank, just try to squeeze those hips up, push those hips up to the ceiling, towards the ceiling as much as you can. I can't do it as much either. Try to push your chest through your, to the ceiling as well, okay? So you're gonna have to kind of squeeze those shoulder blades together, and you will feel it in your shoulders, you will feel it everywhere, because I think it's a movement many of us is not used to. But it's a very good exercise for your core as well. And truthfully, for your lower back, it's good for the spine as well. And when we do the march there, you're gonna have to really squeeze everything so you don't drop the hips down. Okay, because as soon as you lift one leg off the floor, the hips will naturally feel like dropping down. So you're gonna have to try to keep it all up and squeeze. It's just a march, just a one rep of march. So one means like both hands, both legs, okay? Kicking in the air. Alright guys, let's go then. Let's do so. I wonder how it's gonna go. Okay, get ready in the position. Let's go in the reverse plank to start with. Push everything towards the ceiling. Let's do the march. Keep it all squeezed. Left, right. That's it. And hold your weight on your hands and go back in between. Preferably try to not to drop, like completely sit down, but try to keep the weight on those hands. And then back to the reverse plank. Keep it all squeezed, we're gonna march. And in between your hands, just in between, nowhere else. And then back. I would really need the socks. And march. And back in between your hands. And push yourself to reverse plank. Squeeze it all. And march. And then in between your hands. And push back to reverse plank. Squeeze all. And march. In case that this is really too difficult, too tricky, don't worry about it guys, just get in that reverse plank in a way you need to, okay? So if you need to just bend your knees and just walk into it, just do so. Just make sure you get in that reverse plank, that is what I'm after, really. And try to do that little march in there. And then you can easily just sit down and go back in that reverse plank in the way you need to, okay? But the reverse plank at the moment is the exercise that I'm aiming for. These are just like a little add-on in case that it feels too easy. I've obviously completely lost the count, So let's say this is our 7th one and we go 3 more. Okay? Two more. So back and to the reverse plank. And march. And back in between hands. And to the reverse plank. And we march. And back in between hands. And it's gonna be last one, guys. Up. And march. And back. Relax. Ooh. This is something I personally feel it on my hands. Most definitely. Okay. Hopefully you feel it everywhere. Let's just shake it off a little bit, shall we? Let's shake it off. And let's do one nice stretch for spine. So go in a tabletop position. We're gonna thread the needle, okay? In the table position. Now your left hand will go in between through basically your through the arch that your body is creating. So in between your right hand and your right leg, you put the shoulder down to the floor. And your right hand goes behind your back. And you're trying to open the chest and look up as much as you can. And we're gonna change the sides. So this time the right hand goes in between, right shoulder to the floor, left hand goes behind, and you look up, kind of like over the shoulder, but the right arm, right shoulder stays on the floor. Okay, and unwind. Lovely. Still shake those hands. They were working hard. Now what we can do just to give the hands a little rest again before we try maybe the reverse version. Let's do some bridges, shall we? Let's do some bridge to work on our glutes. So again, lie down on the floor. Now, you've done bridges with me a couple of times, so we should know, but I will repeat regardless. So heels, feet are closer to our body, so heel close to your glutes, to your hips, and you just push the floor, push through those feet to bring the hips up, and you really trying to squeeze those glutes. You bring in those hips as high as you can, as close to the ceiling as you can, and actually try to also feel the chest up is pushing through your shoulders. So all that is in the touch with floor is your feet, your shoulders, and obviously your arms. But your back should not, apart from your shoulders, nothing from your back should be in the touch. And you squeeze it, and then slowly lower and down. Not all the way, you can already do that, guys, so you know what is bridge. Not all the way down, obviously, just to hover, and then push through again until everything is above the floor, until all that remains in the touch with the floor is your shoulders from the upper body, obviously, from your back. And really push high through your body. Try to push the hips towards the ceiling. Slow lowering and back up. Hips towards the ceiling and slowly down, just to hover above the floor. And straight, shoot up. Everything push through it. And slowly back down, just to hover. And back up. slowly down. And bring those hips up again. Push it through, push it through. Lift the spine off. And back down slowly. And up again. I've completely forgotten to count, so I have no clue whatsoever where we are. I would guess that this is our 6th one. And up. Hips towards the ceiling. Chest towards the chin. And back down. Just to hover. And up again. And back down. Slowly, slowly. And up. Push it through. Slowly down. And we're gonna do one more. So just to hover, guys. And then push through everything. Hips towards the ceiling. Chest towards the chin. Squeeze everything. And relax. Very good. Shake the legs off if you need to. Okay, now put your left leg on your right knee. Bring your right leg up. And now you can try, without lifting your hips off the floor, keep the hips down. Just try, put the hands through to bring that leg closer to your chest. Flex the toes. And relax, and do the same on the other side. So right leg over left knee, left leg goes up, and slowly bring it closer to you. Try to keep your head down on the floor. Try to keep your hips on the floor. Flex the toes. And just bring the leg as close as you can. Lovely. And relax. Very nice. Okay. Now our wrist got a little break. So even though that this one is not really plank position, it's still very good for your core to be able to work with it, to see how it works. And obviously very good for your hip flexors this will be, and for your psoas, which is very often forgotten. Is the one connecting your leg to your stomach, let's say, to the upper body basically. So what we're gonna do is to sit again as we did before. Gonna put our hands again next to our side. Again, we will push the floor away. Now I'm just going to show you first, so you don't have to do it just yet. You can try with me obviously, but we're not doing it just yet. Now I will want you to lift yourself on those hands off the floor and push the hips back, and we will do the march in this position as well. Okay, it's obviously going to be just a tiny one, but try to lift those legs up to do that march, and then we're gonna push ourselves back so we end up in the same seating position. Okay, the march will be really teeny tiny, more than likely, because it will be challenging to lift the legs up, but it's really good exercise. Okay, you really need, also for the compressor, you really need to squeeze that stomach. You need to try to push that belly button towards your spine so you can shoot those hips further back, and then we will do the march in there. It is challenging, guys. Okay, it really is challenging. Now you can eventually, if you find it way too tricky, just do the compression only. Okay, so just try to go back as far as you can, and then back in there. And you can eventually, once you're in this position, you can do the march in that normal seating position, okay? So not in that compression, but in the normal seating position, in case that what I will be doing is just way too much. But if you will be doing the march in the seating position, the usual seating, I want you to focus on how high you can lift them, and just try to lift them as high as you can, okay? And you can also try to place your hands for a little further away from your body, because it might become a little bit more challenging. Definitely don't lean back for it. That's not going to do anything. That's no use. Try to lean more forward, okay? Because more you lean forward, more challenging the exercise becomes. But more strength you get in there. Ready? Let's do so. So make your own adjustments, make it work for you, but make it work. Let's do. That's one. That's two. Three. Four. Oh, really tiny marches. 5. 6. 7. 8. Nearly there. 9. And just one more. And very good. This one wasn't easy. Well done. Shake it off, guys. Shake those legs off as well if you want to, if you need to. We can eventually give it a little stretch. So just go in the kneeling lunge. Move those hips forward as close as you can. And then if you feel like it, you can also bend the knee. If you can, bring the heel closer to your hips. Feel the stretch in your quads. It's lovely. And let's change the side. Change the legs. Again, bring those hips forward. You can either stay there, or you can try bend the knee and bring the heel closer to the whole foot closer to your hips, closer to your buttocks, and feeling. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, now let's go in a plank again. And we can probably try side tuck. So, lower on high plank. Let's do the same what we started. I think we're gonna do as we started in a downwards dog. And we were doing the front tuck. This time we're gonna just shoot the leg onto our side. So, I will just show you. From the downward dog, as we're going to obviously one-legged, so one leg is up, and as we tuck, we're gonna tuck the leg onto our side, sort of going over our elbow, if that's accessible to you, obviously. If not, you just bring it onto your side as high as you can, and you lean as forward as you can, okay? And then straight back to downward dog. We're gonna do 10 reps of those again, something in between, then on the other side, and something to end the session. And that's it. Nearly there, guys. Alright. Ready? Go tabletop, tuck those toes, lift those hips up. Alright. One leg goes up, I've got my right leg up. Make sure you keep those hips nice and square, don't turn. And let's tuck. to the side, nice and high, and as far as you can, and back to downward dog. That's one. And we tuck to the side, and back up. That's two. Tuck. That's three. When we up here, and tuck. That's four to the downward dog. And let's bring it up. And to the downward dog. That's five, is it? And we tuck. And downward dog is six. Keep those hips nice and square. And tuck. Back to downward dog, seven. And tuck. Downward dog, eight. Just two more, guys. Tuck. Downward dog. That's nine. And one last one. And up. And relax. Relax. Give that wrist a little shake. Give it a little roll. Now what can we do in between? That will give you a little rest. I think we could do something for our abs. Definitely. Even though that we've been doing it the whole time. But that was the whole core. So this time we're gonna do abs. Let's do 10 leg lowers. So I would like you to lie down on your back, bring those legs up, and we're gonna lower them. So you're gonna bring them to hover just above the floor, okay, and back up. You're gonna have to squeeze everything because I want to make sure that you're not arching. Keep that lower back down on the floor. You can, for better support, put your hands underneath your bum. That makes it a little bit more accessible for those who can't. You can slightly bend your knees, but preferably not. Try to keep those knees fully extended all the time. So put those heels together, squeeze every muscle in those legs. Okay, that helps so much. Just squeeze everything. Really make them nice and tense. You can, if you can, make it more challenging for yourself. You can lift the chest up as well, lift the shoulders off the floor, and then lower. Okay guys, let's do so, yeah? 10 reps. So get in a position that is comfortable for you and accessible. And let's go, squeeze everything, squeeze those legs. Make them nice and strong. It makes so much easier this exercise. That's 3. Keep the glutes squeezed as well. 4, 5, everything is 10, 6. Point the toes. 7, that helps you to squeeze those muscles on the legs. 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Well done, very good. Are you ready now to do the other side? Hold the downward dog tuck to the side? Yeah, let's do so. Let's do it. So this time we're gonna work with our left leg, okay? So we go to the tabletop position. Tag the toes. Make sure that you got your hands underneath your shoulders, obviously. Open the fingers wide so they push in through the floor as well. Feel them, make them active, those fingers, make them work, okay? They are pushing as well. And it's just like you're trying to dig into the soil. So tuck toes, lift those hips up, downward dog position. I might have to go a little bit more to the side. Left leg goes up, both hips are nice and square, okay, we're not opening the hips, so nice and square. And we tuck to the front, we're gonna try to bring the knee over our hand and then back up. Excuse me. And again, tuck as far as you can, as high as you can, lean forward in that plank. Okay, this one is our third one. And to downward dog. And 4 tuck. Lean forward, bring that knee as high and as far as you can. And back to downward. And 5. And up, downward dog. And tuck. And back to downward dog. And tuck. Bring the knee over that hand if you can. And up to downward dog. And tuck again. And back up. We've got 2 more, do we? I think so. Okay. Elbow over. Over elbow. Up to downward dog. And the side tuck, last one. And back to downward dog. And relax. Very good, guys. Shake it off. Roll it off. Fantastic. You're gonna do the leg lowers again. Okay, try to really make everything squeezed. Squeeze it all as much as you can. Point the toes. You can keep the shoulders down if you prefer so. You can definitely put those hands underneath your bum. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just for better support of your spine, of your lower back, until you're really able to squeeze everything and lower. Let's go. So that's 1. Back up. 2. Back up. 3. Back up. 4. Up. 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. 9. Up. And 10. Up and relax. Very good, very good. Give a little stretch in Cobra. And we will do just one last one afterwards. I know I said it was it wouldn't be, it did not meant to be anything else after. We're gonna do one quick afterwards. One quick last one, sorry. Right. And we're gonna do probably the least favorite, but the most effective. Both. Okay. So, if you just sit with your feet close to your body, do you know what's coming? I hope you do. Slightly lean onto your hands. Bring those, or actually differently, not to use our hands. So, put your hands on your knees. Lift the feet up. Now put your hands underneath the knees. Extend the knees. And now try to bring your hands parallel to the floor. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna lower. Okay, we're gonna lower for 10. You're gonna hold for 10 and we're gonna go back up for 10 and then I promise that's it. So get in the position, we're gonna start right now. And let's go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you get up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Well done, guys. Very, 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 very good indeed. I hope you managed everything. If you want to do one more cobra, just to stretch those abs, make those hips heavy, make them just drop, and just relax. And push yourself away. Sit on those heels, keep those hands stretched in front of you. Fully stretched. Stretch yourself from the sides, from the shoulders. Keep the hips on your heels. And as you are, just walk your body towards the right side. Your fingers, I mean, so you move your body towards that side and stretch the side. But your hips are not moving, it's just your hands. Go back to middle and go to the left side. Just your fingers, just your hands to turn your body, to feel the stretch on the side. And back to the middle. Beautiful. Okay. And as per always, stretch more if you feel the need. If you want to, stretch as much as you want, as you can, as you have time. But make sure you do have time to stretch because it is important. It is everything today. I'm all done. I'm all done with you today. I'm all done with the exercises for today. And I shall see you soon, guys, again. Well done for today, really. It was not easy. And I'm glad and I'm happy and I'm proud of you that you managed to push through. Please do drop me a comment so I know how you feel about it. How did you find it? And I'm looking forward, as I said already, to see you soon again. Have a fantastic day.